Imagine this. You're finally home after a grueling transatlantic flight, your body aching from hours in the air. Your husband, the man who promised you forever, is supposed to be piloting a route halfway across the country. The phone rings. It's the bank. A cheerful voice says, "He's here with someone who looks just like you." Your pulse races. A mix-up? A joke? Or something that will rip your heart out? That call. It wasn't just a surprise. It was the detonation that blew up my entire world. My name is Sara Thompson, and this is a story of love that felt unbreakable, betrayal that cut deeper than any knife, suspense that had me questioning everything, drama that shattered my family, and a thrilling revenge that unfolded in ways no one could predict. Let's rewind to where it all began, to the moments that made the fall so much harder. I've been a flight attendant for over 10 years with one of the major US airlines. The job is my escape, soaring above the clouds. New horizons every day. Paris cafes one layover, Tokyo lights the next. It's exhausting but thrilling. The freedom, it's addictive. And that's exactly where I found love. With Ryan. Flashback to our first meeting. A stormy flight out of Denver. Turbulence shaking the cabin, passengers gripping armrests. I was in the galley, securing carts when the cockpit door opened. Ryan stepped out, tall, steady, with that calm pilot vibe. "Everything okay back here?" he asked, his voice cutting through the noise. I looked up, forced to smile. "As okay as it gets in a blender." He chuckled. "Need backup?" "I'm pretty good at studying things." We locked eyes, and something sparked. From there, it was a whirlwind romance. Layovers turned into dates, strolling hand in hand through Central Park, sharing gelato in Rome. One night in Hawaii, under a starlit sky, he pulled me close. "Sara, you're my perfect landing." I laughed, heart fluttering. "Cheesy, Captain." But it was real. He proposed on a beach at sunset, waves lapping, ring glinting. "Will you fly with me forever?" he asked, voice trembling. "Yes," I whispered, tears mixing with ocean spray. Our wedding, barefoot on Florida sand, fairy lights twinkling. "I vow to always bring you home safe," he said during vows. "And I'll always be your wing woman," I replied, kissing him as cheers erupted. Life post-wedding? Magical. At first, our Dallas apartment became our nest. Photos of us in cockpits, uniforms hanging side by side. Mornings, him brewing coffee, me packing for flights. "Miss me yet?" he'd tease. "Always," I'd say, pulling him in for a kiss. Flashback to one perfect evening. We'd since layovers in Paris. Eiffel Tower glowing, us sharing wine on a balcony. "Let's start a family soon," he murmured. Little pilots running around. My heart swelled. I'd love that. But airline life has its shadows. Schedules clashing, exhaustion creeping in. Ryan's promotions meant longer hauls. "I'll make it up to you," he'd promise, hugging me goodbye. Then Olivia entered the picture more. My older sister, protective, vibrant, always my confidant. Growing up, she'd shield me from everything. Kids teasing me at school. Olivia stepping in, fierce. "Mess with her, you mess with me." We'd whisper secrets at night. "Sisters forever," she'd say. She started visiting Dallas often, buddy passing on my roots. "Need some sister vibes," she'd say, flopping on the couch. We'd gossip over tea. "Ryan's a keeper," she'd gush. I'd nod proud, but subtle shifts. Olivia lingering when Ryan was home. Her laugh brighter around him. One flashback haunts me. Kitchen scene, her touching his shoulder. "You're hilarious, Ryan." He smiled back. I walked in, felt a twinge. Jealousy? No, couldn't it be? Doubts whispered. His phone face down. Texts he deleted. "Who was that?" I'd ask. "Crew stuff." He'd shrug. I pushed it down. Love means trust, right? Until that off day. I just returned from London, jet-lagged but content. Unpacking, dreaming of our future. Phone rings, bank. "Hello?" "Mrs. Thompson?" Current here from First National. Verifying a withdrawal. Ryan's here for $7,500 from savings. He's with a woman who looks exactly like you. I did a double take. Says it's a surprise. Confirm? Confusion hit. Ryan in Boston? With my look-alike? He's here in Dallas? Yes, want to speak to him. No, tell him stay, I'm coming. I raced out, mind spinning. Surprise gift or lie? Traffic blurred, flashbacks flooding. Our first kiss mid-flight. His vows. What if it was nothing or everything? Bank parking lot. His car. Inside, Ryan at teller, arm around Olivia. Dressed like me, hair, makeup, even my scarf. He saw me, froze. Sara, how? The bank called. What's this? Olivia paled. Sara, wait, you're my sister. He's my husband. Teller shifted uncomfortably. Whispers from line. Ryan, it's a surprise for a trip. For us. With her? Looking like me? Olivia, we need to talk. Ryan pulled us outside. Sara, please, it's complicated. Complicated? How long? 6 months, he admitted. Started on a layover, she visited, one drink led to. Olivia, I didn't plan it, but I love him. Love, from her. Betrayal crashed over me, love twisted into pain. I fled, drove aimlessly. Flashbacks tormented, wedding dance, his arms safe. Now poisoned. What next? Confront? Leave? Or something thrillingly smarter? The truth unraveled everything. But in the debris, a plan sparked. Divorce stormed in. Ryan, we can work through this. In court. With her? No. Olivia begged. Forgive me, Sara. We're blood. Blood that betrayed parents. Talk it out. I distanced. Evidence piled. Statements showing secret getaways. Emails. My twin love. They'd mimicked me for cover, thrilling risk. Friends. They're crumbling. Fights constant. My revenge? Changed. Subtle, but piercing. I'd use connections. Airline perks. Flashback fuel. Remembering Ryan's promises, now lies. Anonymous report to FAA. His schedule irregularities during affair. For Olivia, lure her into helping with a fake opportunity, then pull rug. Would they suspect? One email from Olivia. Need advice. Ryan stressed. Help us? I smiled coldly. Game on. But how far would I go? Guess. The revenge didn't happen overnight. It was a slow burn, a carefully orchestrated symphony of subtle moves that built like pressure in a cabin before takeoff. I started with the basics, gathering more intel, letting the anger simmer into strategy. Flashback to those early nights after the betrayal. I'd sit in my empty apartment, scrolling through old photos on my phone. There was one from our honeymoon, Ryan and I on a beach, arms wrapped around each other, laughing as waves crashed. Now it felt like a mocking reminder. How could you? I'd whisper to the screen, tears falling. But each tear fueled the fire. I wasn't gonna let them win. First step, the anonymous FAA report. I knew Ryan's career was his pride, captain stripes, commanding the skies. During our marriage, he'd confide about creative scheduling to make time for us, but those traits, many aligned with Olivia's visits. Flashback. Him on the phone once, whispering, yeah, swap that leg. Need to be in Chicago. I thought it was work. Now I knew better. I compiled dates from emails, cross-referenced with his logs I'd accessed during divorce discovery. It showed patterns, unauthorized swaps, potentially violating rest rules. Not dangerous, but enough for scrutiny. I waited until a quiet evening, heart pounding as I typed the tip on a burner email. Concerned colleague reporting possible scheduling violations by Captain Ryan Thompson. Check these dates. Attached, redacted proof. No trace to me. Suspense gripped me as I hit send. Would it work or fizzle? Days turned to weeks. No word. I flew my routes, smiling for passengers while inside, anxiety churned. Then a mutual crew friend texted. Heard Ryan's under review. FA is sniffing around. Thrill shot through me. First hit landed, but I wasn't done. Olivia was next. She'd always envied my life, the travel, the glamour she saw from afar. Flashback, growing up she'd say, "You're so lucky, flying everywhere." I want that. But she chose marketing's safe ground. Now, post-betrayal, her emails begged, "Sara, your job looks amazing. Thinking of applying as a flight attendant. Any tips?" I saw opportunity. Lure her in. I replied warmly, "Absolutely. Send your resume. I'll review and forward to HR with a note." She did, excited. "Thanks, sis. This could change everything." I read it, polished but naive about the job's realities. Grueling simulations, emergency drills, dealing with rude passengers. She wouldn't last, but I'd ensure it. I forwarded to a contact in HR, attaching a subtle note, "Applicant is enthusiastic, but check references. Past reliability concerns from previous roles." Anonymous addendum. Hints at her quitting jobs impulsively, pulled from public LinkedIn. No lies, just amplified truths. Weeks passed. Suspense built. Radio silence from her. Then a frantic call. "Sara." I interviewed, but got rejected. They said something about fit concerns. "Did you hear anything?" Her voice cracked, desperate. I paused, feigning surprise. "Really? That's odd. Maybe the competition." Inside, satisfaction bloomed. She'd chased my shadow and fallen short. Meanwhile, Ryan's FA, a probe deepened. Now demoted to first officer, reserve status, low pay, erratic hours. Friends reported, "He's miserable, Sara," blaming bad luck. Their marriage strained. Arguments over money, trust eroded by guilt. Olivia messaged, "Ryan's depressed. We're drowning in debt." Any airline contacts for him, I ignored. Let them stew. The deepest thrill came at a crew reunion party. I showed up, confident in a new dress, thriving. Ryan approached, eyes hollow. "Sara, can we talk? I miss what we had." Our first date, his laugh. Now it rang hollow. "Miss it?" "You threw it away," I said coolly. Olivia watched from afar, face pale. "Please, Sara. Help us." I smiled. "You've got each other. Isn't that enough?" Their split came soon after, messy, public whispers in crew circles. Ryan took regional gigs, far from captain dreams. Olivia back to desk jobs. Glamour faded. That bank call echoing, but now empowering. I didn't destroy them overtly. I let their choices boomerang, subtle nudges amplifying consequences. The revenge? Deep, satisfying, a quiet storm they never saw building. They married fast, quiet ceremony. Posts. Happy, but eyes hollow. I climbed. Purser roll, international bids. Ryan and I in first class toasting. Now alone, but empowered. Now at lead trainings, date a loyal man, stamp passport freely. Flashback closure. Wedding ring tossed in ocean. Free. They, struggling, regretting. Love betrayed, but I reclaimed it. For me, betrayal scars, but flashbacks heal if you rise. Like, comment, and share. Subscribe for more.